Hello again. I know you're like, oh my gosh, have you showered? You're in the same outfit for the past like 3 days. I know. I'm recording back to back because I'm like, let's just settle in. Let's just do multiple parts of becoming visible online. So we have spoken about sharing your face, sharing your voice, becoming consistent. And now what I want you to focus on is serving one dream client and offering one very clear transformation. And if you do all of these building blocks, like chef's kiss. I always go, but it's chef's kiss. So when we think about really building out your dream client, I want you to think they're somewhere right now. They want to be over here. What does that look like? As in, get a pen and paper out and start writing down, okay, my client's here. This is what they're needing support on. This is the whole point of why I exist as a business, is because this is what they're struggling with. This is the problems that they're facing. These are the constraints that they have in their business if they're a business coach. This is what they're looking at, because otherwise business wouldn't exist, right? Business exists because it's solving a problem for a human. That's all it is. That's all business is. So what we have to do is make sure that it's so crystal clear on who we're serving and how we're getting them from A to B. So start getting your pen and paper out and start writing it down. This is where my client is right now. I want you to think, why aren't they where they want to be? At B. Why aren't they there yet? What have they already tried in the past? What is stopping them? This is going to give you so many ideas for content. Then I want you to flesh out what is B? Where are they trying to get to? Once they cross that bridge with you, because you're the vehicle getting them over that bridge, where do they want to be? What's their wildest dreams and outcomes? What does that look like? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What would that experience be like? Then you are the vehicle. The thing that you sell is the vehicle that gets them over that bridge. From A, they get in your little car and you drive them over that bridge. Choose what car you like. I'd like a white G-Wagon. That's my car. Whatever car you want to choose. You're going from A, you get in your hot, sexy car and you're driving them. Maybe you're in like I was watching Muster Dogs last night on TV. What's it called? It's on like ABC or something. So cute. So freaking cute. I'm obsessed with dogs. Little border collies that have to become working dogs in like a year. It's so cool. It's the best show ever. And they were all in, what are they called? Not gators. Kind of like gators. And not motorbikes, like quads, kind of. I don't know the specific terminology. Maybe you're on a quad. Maybe you're on like an e-bike. Maybe you're on like a scooter. Or maybe you're in like a sick vintage car. I don't know. Choose your vehicle. They get in your vehicle. In the vehicle, you get them over that bridge. What does that look like? What does it involve? What's the transformation? If you can then very clearly reflect all of this through your content by sharing your face and your voice, by being consistent, and by speaking directly to that human, that one human. And what I mean by this is we want to speak to one type of human, but even in the language that you're using, you want to speak to one human. So you'll see quite often in the broadcast channel or in language in posts and things, I'll often say like, hello, my love, hello, my girl, you, blah, 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 because I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking directly to you. And people want to be seen and they want to be heard and they want to be listened to. And if you are speaking about that transformation and equally you're using the language of you, like you're speaking to one soul human on the other side, one type of human and one human, not one type of group of humans, one type of one human. I hope this makes sense, because this will make a big difference, a huge difference. It feels so different when someone on the other side is speaking directly to you and in their language are speaking to you. You're like, oh my God. It feels like they are sending me a personalized message. It's really powerful. So the more that you can reflect your dream client and the transformation, the better. So think bio, think feed, think reels, think language. Language is huge. Think offer suite. What's actually in your offer suite, and does that reflect the transformation that you offer? And if right now you feel like, oh, but I offer so many things to so many different people, could it be an option to strip it back? This was one of the best things that I've done in my business. Sometimes we think, oh, we need to add on more to get more visibility. We need to add on more to serve more people. But sometimes, and this is going to be different for people, and just like jump in my DMs, we have a mini mind happening so we can actually go through offer suite, audit it, all of the things. But sometimes what it actually looks like is stripping a lot of it back and going, okay, how can I create some really solid offers that moves people through a timeline and that just focuses on my area of strengths and what I love. Maybe you're just doing one-to-ones. That's perfect. If you're a coach, maybe you've just got a freebie that moves into a low ticket membership, and then you've got your high level mastermind. That's perfect. I think at one point I was like, oh, I need this masterclass and this masterclass and like 14 low ticket and like 5 memberships. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm confused. My client's confused. Sometimes stripping it back is a really good thing. But just making sure that in your offer suite, you're really thinking, okay, does this serve my dream client? Does it serve one person, a specific solution? And am I reflecting that through content? Now, the reason why this helps visibility in a very roundabout way is that, like I said, you need to build the space for people to come in. And what's really cool is that my take on visibility isn't that you have to be louder, as in you don't have to shout at everyone and convince them to come into your world. Instead, the way I really like to look at it is, how can you build something so good where it's like, go back to that go back to the house analogy I was speaking about with the open home. How can you have such an incredible party happening in your open home? There's people everywhere. There's an acoustic singer out the front. There's caterers happening. There's people all dressed up. It's beautiful. There's security at the front door. It's exclusive for people to come in. It's like stunning facade. How can you create that and focus on your house so much, make it so beautiful, that you don't even have to be out the front with a megaphone saying, oh my gosh, everyone come here, it's amazing. They're just lining up because they're like, I see that. That's amazing. I want in. That's what you want to think about. It's not just about having some average house and walking out the front and screaming at people saying, please come in. Instead, how can you focus on such a good, solid house that people just want to line up? They want to be in anyway because it looks so fun. It looks so amazing. It looks so exciting. That's what it's like with your offer suite and with your content. Create an offer suite so good. Create content so good that it reflects that transformation that you offer. It speaks directly to that dream client. Show that through content, and then people are going to come. You don't have to be yelling at people. You don't have to be louder. You just have to be you. Isn't that the best? Isn't that just the best? That you don't even need anything extra necessarily. You might not even need anything different. You might just need to come in from out the front and get the caterer in and get the DJ, get the acoustic singer, invite some people in by selling, and then just focus on your own party and people will come. And it's not to say that you can't be loud and you can't share your voice and you can't send it. 100% you get to. But it's not from a place of, oh my God, please come in. Oh my God. It's from a place of, have you seen my party? Fuck, it's good. You should get in. You're invited. Here's an invitation. It's exclusive. And it's the best. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that we're creating. Now, next week, I am running a free challenge. It is called The Go-To, and it's how I'm going to help you and teach you about the go-to archetype so that you can step into your leadership role within your business, within your industry, become the go-to and have people just flooding in to your house, to your open home. So jump in my DMs at @TheLilyHolmes on Instagram. I'll send you the link, everything you need to know, and I'll see you in there. I'm so excited. I literally decided it this morning and I was like, let's do a free offer. Let's launch it today. Let's call it the go-to archetype and let's create a whole bunch of podcast episodes so I can welcome my beautiful family in. So I'm so excited to see you. DM me at @TheLilyHolmes on Instagram.